Welcome back, everyone. I am on the wrong story. I apologize about that. Anyways, this morning, let me get to that. This is my bad. This morning, we have a live interview with Mississippi's Miss Hospitality for 2022, Hannah Grace Crane of Hernando. Good morning, and thanks so much for joining us.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
And again, a big congratulations on being crowned Miss Hospitality. Why did you want to compete in this competition?
I've racked my brain and I still can't remember the first time that I heard about the Mississippi Miss Hospitality competition. But when I did and when I started looking at it, I more than the scholarships, more than the areas of competition, I was interested specifically in Miss Hospitality's role of service for this state.
Yeah.
Her role as an ambassador and what she could do for the economy and tourism in this state, that was what most drew me to competing for the title.
And for those of you at home, now Miss Hannah Grace will represent Mississippi as the Goodwill Ambassador. And what are some activities and events that you do plan to participate as Miss Hospitality? Sorry.
We're good. I've heard a lot of exciting things from the board so far that we've been trying to work on. I can tell you that in the near future, when I do have my portrait taken, I will visit the 13 Welcome Centers in our state. Those are operated by Visit Mississippi, and my portrait will be in them.
Oh,
So this
really?
face will be all over our state. We're also trying to work out potentially me going to the Atlanta Food and Wine Festival and appearing in an event with celebrity chefs from our state, notably Nick Wallace. He is based in Jackson, and he was one of our judges this year. He was our celebrity judge on the panel that selected me. So to be able to give back to him will be fun. And then there's also the Tourism Association's Governor's Conference on Tourism. So I'll have the opportunity to be there too. So it's looking like a really exciting year.
You are going to be very busy. But a little bit about you. Where do you go to school? What are your future plans? What are your interests in life? I know we kind of skipped over, we just got to the nitty gritty about you being Miss Hospitality,
Right.
but who is Hannah Grace?
I will be a freshman at Ole Miss this year. I'm very excited about it. I live in Hernando, so not very far from Oxford. I grew up essentially in Oxford too, since my parents are
Yeah.
were alums of the University of Mississippi. I'll be studying psychology and applying to continue a minor in intelligence and security because I want to apply psychology, forensic psychology, to a career in investigation and the intelligence field. I'm really interested in counterintelligence, things like homeland security, counterterrorism. So that in the far future is not quite as narrowed down as where I'm going in the fall, but I know I'll get there.
Yeah.
And outside of that, I love to sing. I love the arts, so I will be singing with Ole Miss's Women's Glee in the fall, and looking forward to joining a few student activities. What I have time for.
Right. Well, your future is certainly bright and big, and I went to Ole Miss, so I know the psychology program is wonderful there. But, with everything you're wanting to do, from being the Goodwill Ambassador to what you want to pursue in the future, I guess what are your inspirations? Who is your inspiration in life?
I'll give you a long time one and then a more modern one or
Okay.
a more recent one. Long time for me would be Duchess Kate Middleton, actually. I was 7 years old when I watched her wedding to Prince William.
Yes.
And at the time, I was just like, oh, look at this beautiful princess. But as I've matured, so has the reason I appreciate and am inspired by her. She inspires me as a public servant because it would have been very easy for her to sort of marry into this royal family and let a wall come up between her and her country and maybe develop this sense of better than or lose touch with her identity. And the way that she's able to so gracefully meet expectations of the royal family, but also of her country and the service that's expected of her, but also maintain her grace and her identity is really inspirational to me. And a more recent person I'm interested in, I discovered the career of Hassan Minhaj. So he was a former correspondent on The Daily Show. He has a Netflix special called Patriot Act. He is a comedian, but he also has a degree in political science. So he is a political analyst but a really funny guy. So what he does on his shows is he's able to educate people on important issues and make it fun and engaging. And I want to do that in this coming year. So I look to him for pointers.
Well, thank you so much, Hannah Grace, for joining us this morning. You are very well
Of course,
spoken.
thank
You are
you.
going to do a great job as Miss Hospitality, and we will wish you the best of luck on your future endeavors and good luck in college.
Thank you so much.